After a good 2-0 away win against Zagreb, we're back for the second leg of the Europa League knockout rounds. We should be fine. We're in Slovenia. We're at home. We've got the better players. Bring it on. Hello and welcome back to the NK Maribor Save. I'm Cultured Left Foot and it's a pleasure to have you with me once again. I hope your wonderful Wednesday is better than what it currently is in Bristol, which is drizzly, misty, windy and wet. Anyway, nothing has happened in between the last game and this game because it's still the winter break in Slovenia. So it's literally just straight on to the second leg against Zagreb, where I think possibly for the first time in this series, I'm not changing the team at all. There are no changes to be made. This was the team we put out last time. That's the team we're going to be putting out again. Everybody's fit, everybody's healthy. Some people are lacking a bit of match fitness, but why change a winning formula? We won the last one 2-1 and 2-0 even. And why change anything? So we'll crack on. I'll see you at the game day. And here we are then. As I mentioned, nothing has changed. Dilamy, Warm, Gleesing, DCC, Karic, Target, Enderam, Lovric, Hleld, Green, Sancho and Cardos are the starting 11. On the bench, Zahovic, Ibrahim, Bosek, Halberg, Brie, Pavlin and Mbamba. They've lined up in a very strange defensive 4-2-2-2 formation. DM narrow. And it's just a bit odd. I don't quite know what they're expecting to do with that, but okay. As the game gets underway, this will be the only game this episode, and then we'll go on to the next knockout round draw, hoping that we qualify, which we should. We certainly should. And yeah, so let's crack on into it. As we go into the game, we're 8 minutes in, and Hleld picks up the ball up to Gleesing. Gleesing runs it down the right. Ball in. Cardos is there. He's hit the bar with inside 8 minutes, and if it carries on like that, we're going to riot. Riot? We're going to rout them again. No one's going to riot, Dave. That's just weird. Why would you say riot? There are some big games going on in here as well. Hleld shoots. It's gone wide. There's quite a bit of potential for some big teams to get knocked out today, which would be very, very helpful. And in my eyes, I've already lined up the next opponents that I want. And I know normally I say, you know, you've got to beat the best to win things. I'd rather just beat the best at the end. Let's just get a really easy draw to the final, please. That would be absolutely wonderful, Football Manager. Screen whips in a corner. Sancho's beaten in the air. Comes to Gleesing. Brings it towards the edge of the box to Hleld. Ball in. Cardos goal. And he's onside. Smashed. Have that. 1-0 NK Maribor. So Gleesing picked up the corner when it was headed away. Lovely ball into Hleld. Hleld, lovely ball round the corner again. Cardos is there. First time on his left foot. And he's got clubs interested in him. And I think in the summer he'll be getting a new contract that says he's a very important footballer for this club. And on aggregate, it's now 3-0 and we're cruising. We're absolutely cruising. I just don't understand Zagreb's tactics when they need now 3 goals and they're still playing 2 holding midfielders and 2 centre midfielders. As Cardos gives it to Hleld. Hleld out wide to Gleesing with a bit of space. Ball in. Green's there and he cannot head the ball. He really cannot head the ball. It's really frustrating. Annoyingly, he's been playing very, very well. Well, that's not annoying that he's been playing very, very well. That's a ludicrous thing to say. It's good he's been playing very well, but it's annoying because he plays really well and misses so many chances like that in the season. As Target puts the ball in looking for Cardos, but it's cleared by Zagreb. But they've just got nothing at the moment going forward. As Gleesing brings it down the right, it comes to Lovric. He likes a shot from range, but he gives it to Sancho, to Green. Green shoots. He gets a goal. It doesn't really matter if he can't head the ball. If he can score like that, doesn't matter. It's his 8th goal of the season for a right winger. This is easy. Easy, this. Green picks it up after a ball from Sancho. Turns. Keeper should do better. Easy save. Easy goal. This is the game I'm looking at. I want the winner of that. Because we'll smash Austria Vienna and we'll smash Vitoria de Setúbal. And I think, yeah, I just want easy draws. I'm fed up of playing Chelsea and Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Bayern, and those sort of clubs. Just give me an easy draw. That's all I want. That's all I want, Football Manager. You know, I'm starting to think that you don't like me as a game, and that upsets me. Held to Lovric. Shoots from range. Wow. That was an absolute thunderbolt. His first goal of the season, and it's an absolute rocket. Watch this. If you're doing something else, come back and watch this game. Lovric with a touch out of his feet. Left foot, smash. Keeper's got no chance. That is a superb goal. And now you can go back and do whatever you're doing, because this is probably on in the background. You're more than likely playing your own Football Manager. There's a question of the day. What do you do when you're watching my videos? Like, are you playing Football Manager? Do you just watch the videos? Do you play Football Manager and have the video on in the background? So generally, all the other YouTubers I watch, I have them on one monitor and I'm playing Football Manager on the other. So yeah, I'll be interested to know what you guys do with that. And as we get into half time, it's 5-0 on aggregate. I'm going to take Sancho off and bring on Bosek on the other wing this time, and we'll see how he does out there. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. We're not going to slip this up. They're not that complacent. We'll go for a little bit of a Loki Doki cheeky calm concentrate though, just so they know. And if you're not watching Loki Doki, go and watch him. He's another Football Manager YouTuber. He does other games as well. Which brings me on to the point I wanted to make about the channel. So, this is sort of another question for the viewers out there. Would you like to see me play other games? Are you only interested in Football Manager? Me doing Football Manager? Because I play things like Motorsport Manager, Plague Inc., which is a very, very good game. I'm tempted to do the occasional video of Plague Inc., which is quite fun. I play Civilization. Yeah, I've got a few games that I could do videos on if anybody else is interested. The other thing is, if you want me to just do Football Manager content, one of the ideas I've got in my head is to do a Man United Moneyball series. So Moneyball is something that was, oh well, loads of people know about it now. It's about stats and selling people for overvalued price and buying people for undervalued market and getting the most out of them, and looking at stats in the game, so performances and goals to games ratio and things like that, to see, you know, if they're a worthwhile transfer. So I was tempted to do a save like that with Man United. So let me know down below if that's something you'll be interested to see. It would be me taking on Man United, playing the game like normal, except I'd have to use Moneyball rules, which is something I'd go through before the game. He was offside. He was definitely offside. And yeah, so let me know down below if you'd be interested to see that, or see me do any other games on the channel, because I enjoy doing YouTube and I want to sort of branch out a little bit and see what else I could do and see what else is out there. I mean, the Maribor save will always be my #1 save at the moment on Football Manager 17, and this will carry on going until we win the Champions League, Slovenia become the #1 league in the world, hopefully, or Football Manager 18 comes out. So that's where we are at the moment. Dylan War makes a good save. 20 minutes to go. It's been a bit of a nothing episode because we've absolutely smashed them. I haven't really been paying attention, as you can tell. I've mainly been chatting to you guys. But yeah, that'd be really helpful, actually, if you could let me know any other things you want to see on this channel. Any things you want me to do differently, as Zambrano hits a free kick and Dylan War makes a good save again. Let's get some fresh legs on. I mean, they always say you should never do it at a corner, but David Bosek isn't having the best game since he's come on, but I'm not that worried about that. No one's on a yellow card, so I don't have to worry about any yellow cards. Going to a red. Let's get James Bree on for Gleesing. Oh no, Gleesing, no, I'm not doing that because Gleesing's playing unbelievably well. Do you know what? Sod it. Sod it. Everybody's playing well. Let's just leave him on. So Zambrano to put the corner in, as I actually do a bit of commentary. Dylan Warm, what a catch. Again, he's another one I'm worried about in the summer. I think there'll be quite a few clubs interested in Dylan Warm because he's a superb goalkeeper. He is a superb goalkeeper. Peralta, Zambrano, again, good save. You talk him up and he proves to you on cue why we need to keep him. I think if we win the league this year and do well in Europe, we should be able to offer him a new contract to stay. Again, he's got a couple of years left on his contract, so I'm hoping that once we get past the next transfer window, if there's a lot interest sort of dies down in him a little bit, then he'll be happy to sign a new contract. Bosek really hasn't got into this game at all. We'll swap those two over. Let's give Cleld a rest. We'll bring Seth Ibrahim on. And we'll give Enderam a rest and bring Halberg on again. Not that much more time, so there's only 2 minutes left. As yeah, we'll go from there. We've got a dangerous free kick. Veloso's giving it away. Can we get another one just to make it 6-0 on aggregate? As goals are flying in absolutely everywhere in today's games. 2-2. There, Green hits the free kick into the wall. 2-2 at Bayern Kiev. Chelsea are 3-0 up. Inter are 4-0 up. Leicester are 2-0 up. Leverkusen are 2-1 up. But I'm not sure. That would put Leicester through on away goals, I think. NK Osijek, interestingly, are a feeder club of ours, and I didn't realise. So they beat Leverkusen 4-3 in the first leg, I think it was. Leonea going through. Napoli are winning. We're winning. Eindhoven are beating West Ham 1-0. Leipzig are winning. Well, there we go. We won 3-0. I didn't even see the game finish. Too busy looking at all the other scores. A very good result. Well done, lads. Good win. A good win for us. So, we're through into the next round, which is, you know, I was always confident of that happening. Oh, look at those winners. Bayern, Man City and Arsenal. They should not be winning the Europa League. They should be in the Champions League. Win that. Got a nice press conference. I'm, again, just so that I don't do press conferences in a live video. Cloud got 2 assists, which is very, very good. You created a good number of quality chances. Keep it up. Again, he's another one. Only listed as a hot prospect on 1k a week. He's progressing very, very nicely. Whether he'll be able to keep up with the rest of the squad is another thing. I'd like to keep him around as a squad player because, you know, he's come through the youth system. So it'd be quite nice to do that, wouldn't it? Anyway, so here we go. Who went through? Vitor de Sebetbol on penalties. I'd love to play them. We'll smash them. Bayern ended up winning 7-5 on aggregate. Chelsea went through. Zenit have gone through. Inter went through. Leicester have gone through really convincingly. Osijek did get knocked out on away goals, which is a shame. Lyonnais went through on away goals. Napoli won 7-1 on aggregate. PSV have gone out to West Ham. Leipzig have gone through 6-3 on aggregate. Marseille 5-2 on aggregate. Schalke 8-2 on aggregate. Some big scores. Big scores. Sevilla have gone out. Feyenoord have gone out. PSV have gone out. Spartak Moscow have gone out. Stuttgart are out. Ajax are out. Roma are out. I mean, we're blatantly going to get Chelsea or Bayern in the next round. Here we go then. We're into the draw. We want to avoid Chelsea and Bayern. And probably Schalke and Leverkusen. We're going to get Chelsea or Bayern. We're going to get Chelsea or Bayern. Right. Do we draw next or do the automatic draw? Automatic draw. We'll go for it. First out of the hat is going to be Napoli. They're playing the team we wanted. Vittoria de Setúbal. West Ham. I think we could beat West Ham. I've got English tie. All English tie against Leicester. We're at home. We've got Schalke. Bollocks. Really didn't want Schalke. They had a very good run in the next round. In the previous round, sorry. And I just don't want to play them. Zenit have got Leverkusen. Marseille are playing Chelsea. Leipzig are playing Stade Rennais. Inter are going to be playing Bayern. That's good. Gets rid of one of the big teams. And Monaco are going to be up against Olympique Lyonnais. So an all-French tie in there. There's an all-English tie. West Ham v Leicester. And we get drawn against Schalke. Let's have a look. See how they are doing in the Bundesliga. They are currently 5th in the Bundesliga. Not having the best of seasons. Leverkusen and Bayern are at the top. Let's have a look at their key player is Przemysław Butenek from Poland. Wow. He is very, very good. Where did he come from? 6 million. What a bargain from Legia Warsaw. Bloody hell. Yeah, he looks very handy. Max Igbeyon is their hot prospect. He's worth 22 million. He came from Bayern Munich for 36.5 million. This is going to be a tough game. If we look at their senior squad games recently then, so yeah, they smashed K. Gaunt, we know that. They've beaten Cologne 4-1. They drew with Leverkusen, lost to Hamburg. They're sort of mixed. Well, no, their form's very good. Nikolai Makalov is getting a lot of goals for them. Yep, okay. We've been drawn against a very, very tough team. Not looking forward to this. It looked like they're quite a young squad. They do have quite a very young squad. Anyone? Oh, he's on my shortlist. Jovan Milanovic. There's a reason why he's on my shortlist. He's very good. He's wanted by me and Fiorentina. Interesting. Keep an eye on him. So we're playing Schalke. We've had some games rearranged, and we'll leave it there. It's a shorter episode. Again, I'm sorry. This is the mix when we only do ones, and we battered them, so I didn't need to go into Prozone or anything like that. But thank you very much for watching. Really enjoyed it. Really like having you here. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it. If you want to subscribe, please do if you're new and if you haven't subscribed already. So we did the 500 sub giveaway the other day. When we get to 1,000, there'll be another giveaway. When we get to 1,500, there'll be another giveaway. I'm aiming high. I want to get as many subs as possible. The more subs, the more people watch the videos and show they're enjoying it. So that's the aim of doing a YouTube channel, I guess. To do something you enjoy and get other people to enjoy it as well. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave an answer down below to the questions I asked earlier. And yeah, I'll chat to you guys in a bit. Cheers.